Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex the Creative Llama. If you see this red live box over here, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, that just means you're catching the replay. We are backwards tonight because for some silly reason, Facebook doesn't want us to give us the mirroring option. And I wanted to go live through the Facebook app. So I apologize that everything's backwards, but luckily the stuff we're doing tonight, you don't have to read anything. It's just a picture. So we should be good to go. So when y'all pop on, say hey and comment the word basket. Not the word January. I forgot to change that. When you comment the word basket, you'll get the supply list for everything I'm using, but I'm going to be creating some stuff that was in my live sale on Sunday. So we're going to create with this and we're going to talk and just hang out and craft. But let me get my pinned comment fixed for y'all. So let me open this up, but when y'all pop on, say hey, and then I am going to share this into the broadcast channel. And of course, my computer doesn't want to work with me, but the key word is basket, not January. I knew I was forgetting something. I was on the phone right before I went live, and so I was a little distracted. There we go. Let me know if you get the message, Leona. Hi, Kathy. Let me pin this. Hold on. There we go. And I'm going to share it into the broadcast channel. So if you're not in the broadcast channel, make sure that you join. Right down there, there's a pinned comment for you to join. It's completely free. It's just this messaging system, all that jazz, okay? So if you just popped on, I know I'm backwards. That's okay. So we are going to create with the basket. So this was in my live sale on Sunday, and a lot of y'all grabbed the bundle, which included the basket and all three inserts that I showed y'all on Sunday. So I wanted to create with it so y'all could see how to put it together. And that way you kind of have a finished picture. But as always, sometimes when you get the cutouts, they look like they're burned. They're not. It's just glue. We're going to take a wipe and we're going to wipe all that off. Perfect. It worked for you. Thank you, Leona, for letting me know. I appreciate that. I know. It's because Facebook doesn't want to give me my mirroring option back. And I was going live through another app, and it just wasn't getting to as many people. So I thought this is like the perfect live because it doesn't really matter if it's backwards because I'm not showing any words or anything like that other than behind me. So I wanted to see if this would get us to reach more people, you know, so everybody can see what we're doing. How much what? How much what, Miss Kathy? Hello, y'all. Happy Wednesday. So this piece is scored, not scored, I'm sorry. We do have words. I lied. There are words on this. This piece is etched. So I'm going to just take a baby wipe and I'm just going to wipe right over that. And I'm going to show y'all how to paint that. Hopefully with not getting any paint where it is scored. So Kathy, the basket is 10 and the insert is 8. So it's $18. But if you go shop my live sale, they're a little bit on sale over there. So you can comment the word basket, and one of the last links in the message is in fact yeah, I know I'm not the only one with that too. It's really frustrating though. It is in fact, I forgot what I was saying. I don't remember what I was saying. I got distracted. All right, so I am going to take some bark paste and I'm going to stain my basket with the baby wipe. Now I'm kind of thinking we should have done espresso. I'm changing my mind. We're going to use espresso. Yeah, I know. It's very frustrating, but I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Oh yeah, espresso is chef's kiss. It's beautiful. But I appreciate y'all being here, hanging out. Be sure to hang out till the end. We'll do a giveaway. But I wanted to show y'all how to put this guy together because it is a little bit confusing, but I promise once you see it put together, it's really simple. Hi, Donna. Oh, there's Thomas. Everybody say hello to Thomas. What are you doing? Did you eat dinner yet? All right, we're just taking a baby wipe and we're staining this. We're just gonna stain all the pieces to our basket. But I highly recommend staining it so that way you can get all that detail that's on the basket. A lot of times with paint, it'll fill in the score lines and it's really difficult to clean out. So I do recommend staining. Hi, Tammy. I am nice and warm, other than my feet. My feet are freezing, but that's pretty much all the time in the winter. But we're going to stain all of this. We'll put this together, and then we'll paint the clovers, and then we'll put it together. What did y'all have? I haven't eaten yet, but that's no surprise, right? You're probably not surprised by that. All right. So I'm using the color Espresso. You can do this with acrylic paint, chalk paint, but I'm just using my paste. I like this a lot better than the bark that I started out with. And you can do it as dark or as light as you want. It is flipped, Rebecca. It's because silly little Facebook doesn't have the option on their app right now. And so I decided, since the live I'm doing, the project I'm doing, doesn't really require you to read other than what's in my background, I figured it was okay. Cane's chicken strips. Hi, Marcy. Pot pie and salad. Yeah, but it's annoying. I wish I could flip it, but the only way I can do that right now is through another app. And to be honest with y'all, that app doesn't push out my live to people like it does on the Facebook app. So, and I'm going to stain the base brown. So that's why I'm flipped. Facebook is just being silly. Okay, other cashers haven't, yeah. You know, why change something when it's working? You know, I never understand that about good old Facebook. All right, let me wipe this up, and then we're gonna put our basket together. It is really, really easy to put together, I promise. It's just kind of like a puzzle. And if I can close this, hamburger and chips, yum. I'm probably gonna have me an old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do for dinner. All right, let's dry this. Beef stew with meat, mushroom gravy, and noodles and salad. Yum. Get this nice and dry, and then we will glue together. So I chose to do the Clover insert that was available on my live sale, but I have two other ones. I have like a succulent one and a daisy one, but I'm gonna have more of these inserts in my live sale on this Sunday. But this Sunday, we might have a little bit more bundles than we do cutouts. So be on the lookout for that. I am Miss Julie. This Sunday, I will have more. I added the clovers to the website. I'll add the daisies and the succulents. But I will add whatever I have. I will have all the ones that I show up on the website eventually. What's for dinner? I think a peanut butter and jelly. Like I'm a 9-year-old. All right, so we got that stained, kinda, sorta. Okay, so this piece didn't need to be stained because it's gonna go behind it, and it says back, so you know which side to glue it on. It's the back side, right? So I'm gonna use my stick fast glue and I'm gonna glue this down. Okay, well, canned really doesn't sound as good anymore. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Yes, y'all, if y'all could do a huge favor, hit that heart button, comment the word basket, and then share the video. That helps me out so much. And the more that you comment and interact, the more fun the live is, the more y'all are awesome. I love peanut butter and jelly. Babe is not here. He is not here tonight. He's with his kiddos. Unfortunately, he's not here, but that's okay. I missed the live. I also remember to put in Pacific, we were having, ooh, yum. All right, so we're gonna glue this down. You're gonna glue the word back face down on the back of the basket. Not my cup of tea. I will eat fluffier nutter once in a while. I hadn't had a peanut butter and jelly in quite some time until fairly recently, and I was like, why did I ever stop eating these? Now I really like, what are they called? What's the little circle ones that kids eat? Oh my gosh. Tom and I were at the grocery store and we were just talking about it. What are they called? You know, the little circle ones that are they're in the frozen section. I know there's a name for them. All right. So this is going to be, we didn't have to stain these, but we did. So this is going to act as like a little, to level it out so this can fit up here. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Haley. So this is just a little buffer. You don't have to stain these, but I did. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? What are they called? Yeah, Smuckers. They're by Uncrustables. There you go, Haley. Uncrustables. They're delicious. They're so bad for you. Like horribly bad, but they're so good. See, y'all know. Hi, Deborah Burns. When I was teaching, I would get those all the time for like a quick meal. I loved me some Uncrustables with some Cheetos. Love it. All right, so here's what we have so far, okay? Then we're gonna glue. I'm trying to decide, yeah, we want the holes. No, we want the holes at the top, right? Yeah. Right, y'all? Holes at the top? Never had them. We have a plastic thing where you can make them from bread. Ooh, peanut butter and jelly with a tall glass of milk. Yum. All right. Yeah, but Haley, the great thing about the Uncrustable is like I didn't have to make it. You know, what's that? I always say, like, when somebody else makes you a sandwich, it tastes so much better than when you make it for yourself. I saw something about sunflowers. I'm guessing someone asked about, are there going to be sunflower inserts? Yes. Maybe not this week. I'm not quite sure when I'll do them, but yes, there will be sunflower inserts. Anything that is good is bad for you. Exactly. They have one with chocolate. Now that might be too much for me. That might be too much for me. With chocolate. I don't know. I don't know if I could do the chocolate. All right. Got a little bit of glue where I don't want it. And the base is put together, y'all. So it just stands right in here. Ta-da! So that is our base, okay? Like so. Then I'm just going to kind of briefly show you. This is going to sit just like that. It's going to be really cute. Hazelnut. Ooh. All right. I'm going to pull up a picture over here to kind of help guide me with my colors. I know what colors I'm going to use, but kind of where to place them. So I'm not messing this up. Okay, so like I said, there are multiple layers to this. So mainly the back piece, I need to paint this clover, and this clover. Okay, and we're going to do that in Meadow. That's okay, Connie. I'm glad you're here. Sunflowers and butterflies. Okay, we can do that. What about Easter? I know a lot of y'all were saying Easter eggs. My green is incredibly dry. Thanks, Annie. Yeah, but I'm going to have a ton more. Y'all, there's so much that this lady has. I haven't even scratched the surface with the amount of inserts. So there'll probably always be some sort of insert option on my live sales, either the truck, the frame, or now the basket. So I'm just taking my mini foam brush and I'm just painting this kind of messily. It doesn't matter because remember, this is going to cover up the majority of what's back there. So you don't have to be the perfect painter back here. Okay. You can be a little messy. You can get outside the lines. That's okay. Okay. Just want to make sure it's covered. We're going to probably have to do 2 coats with this Meadow. Yes, you can still order from the Sunday sale. I'm going to start leaving my Sunday sales open till Friday. So then you have Friday to place your order and get that in. And then I'll start cutting. So, but yes, you can still shop the Sunday sale. You can just comment the word basket And then in the message that my page sends you, it's like one of the last links in the message. There's a link in there that'll take you directly to the live. You can just click on that and watch it. Now the bundles are at the beginning. There's still some bundles left. But if you don't want any bundles and you just want cutouts, you'll just have to fast forward to the cutouts. It is. I am kind of liking the interchangeables. I think they're so fun. I think once you buy your base, then it's pretty inexpensive to buy, you know, the interchangeables a little bit at a time. And plus, like, you can buy multiple bases or different style bases and then just put them all around the house. I think it's fun. I think they're so fun. All right, I did not do a great job at painting that because my paste is so dang dry. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit in my lid. Let's add a little bit of water. Hi, Chris. How are you? I probably need to use like an actual paintbrush. Let me do that. I did pull them out for this very reason. All right. There we go. That's a little bit better coverage. But I think we might end up doing some, what's it? Spackling? What do we call it? Where I use the toothbrush? I don't even know what it's called. Speckling, I believe. You love the interchangeables. Yay, Cheryl. I think they're so fun. We're going to do tomorrow. We're going to do, I believe, oh no, never mind. I was going to say the new base that I had for like the truck inserts, but we're not going to do that tomorrow. We're going to do like a springy Valentine's Day-y, not so overtly Valentine's Day-y in your face craft. I think y'all will like it. I hope so. Alrighty. Getting this nice and covered. Let's dry. Spattering. Hi, Patty. I'm so sorry if you're getting another message, Miss Cheryl. You're not supposed to. Alrighty. So now we have this piece right here. So we're going to have to paint. Let me kind of just figure out the game plan. So we have that piece that goes on top. This one. So we just need to paint these two. And we're going to do those in moss. Yay, you found them on Amazon? Paint splatter. There you go. We're going to use moss. This is a retired color. I was going to use pesto, but I couldn't find my pesto. I'm guessing I ran out of it. So I'm going to use moss, which is very similar. Pesto would work great with this. Or acrylic paint. You don't have to use the chalk paint. I always tell y'all that. The chalk paint is not a requirement for painting your cutouts. Today in Roseville, California, it was 36, and then the sun came out and got warmer, so frost. Oh, that's okay, Sharon. Man, oh man, yeah, it's been chilly here. My house does not stay warm. Like, it's a really old house, and so the insulation is really bad, and my house will not stay warm. So I have it cranked up, but I also need to wear quite a few layers. It's cold. It's cold in this house. So another great thing is you can be messy with this because we're going to just glue these little pieces right on top. So it doesn't really matter if you get over into another section. So then we're going to paint, I think we're going to paint the other ones in sage. I don't know. I can't decide. Or maybe I take my meadow, mix a little bit of meadow and bright white and lighten up the green. In Roseville too, and it was cold this morning. Ooh. Y'all stay warm. Everybody needs to stay warm. I mean, I know here in Texas it's not that cold, but y'all, it's cold for us. I think I just mixed the meadow in there a little bit. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely did. We'll just go back over it. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. Did anybody else catch that? All right, let's dry and see if it needs another coat. What are the name of those foam brushes you use? Trying to find them on Amazon. Tammy, if you search like mini M-I-N-I foam brush, it should pop up. I need to find a new link for y'all. Is it inside out? Oh, it sure is. It sure is, Miss June. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even realize that. It sure is. I think it's strange, cold everywhere. Yeah, curious. What minds want to know is the tag on your shirt brand name? With the brand name of my shirt? Well, I don't know now that it's on backwards or on inside out. Whoops. Send me a message, Linda, and I can let you know. My bad. My bad. I didn't even realize. So all day long, I've been wearing it inside out. No, always say something. You're not going to embarrass me. Negative double digits, Annie. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I can barely survive the low 20s. I don't think I'd survive the negative double digits. The name. Oh, on here? Oh, someone is telling you the name of them. Oh, on the side. It's on the side. Oh, hold please. Athleta. Athleta. I'm a mess. Did you get snow? We did get snow. We did. We did get some snow. We sure did. All right, let's dry it again. The foam. Okay, I thought it was inside out. Girl, always say something. It's okay. I didn't even realize. I'm a mess. 24 in Alabama. DC area won't get out of the teens, and they are still snow. Alex, you're too funny to tag on the side. I didn't want to say anything. Not embarrassing at all. I am who I am, y'all. I am who I am. You are fine. Plus, it's funny. All the time. You're not. Y'all, when I taught, I would, not regularly, but occasionally, I would show up to school. Like, I'd get dressed, obviously, in the dark. I don't know why, but I wouldn't pay attention to the shoes that I'm putting on. I would wear 2 different shoes occasionally. And all my kids, all my students would always notice it. I'm like, y'all don't notice anything else, but you sure as, you know what, notice that I'm wearing 2 different shoes. And then they would make fun of me all day. That's okay, Robbie. You're here now. All right. So we're going to go in with sage, which I don't know if I'm crazy about. I don't know if I'm crazy about it. Oh, thanks, Darlene. I think I need to do another coat of the green in the back. So here's what we have. Those 2 greens are very similar. We're just going to go with it. Now I'm wondering, maybe, hold please. Maybe I paint these sage so it's less. Oh yeah, all the time. And then I do these. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to paint over these in sage. And then I think we're going to take a paint marker and paint these. That way, the greens are a little bit different because I feel like the meadow and the moss are too similar right now. And it's not going to make such a difference. Like, you're not going to be able to see that there's like 3 different colors. You know what I mean? So I think if we take a paint pen and paint the other little pieces, we will be good. I saw Victoria. Thank you so much. I remember my mom doing that once. We went to the store with her. We didn't. Green shimmer. I don't have, ooh. I have, what's the color of that color of the month? This one? Oh, heck. We could do Scout. Should we do Scout or should we do a paint pen? What do y'all think? We're gonna have to do another coat of this. I can't believe I have my shirt on inside out. I mean, I can. It's really not that surprising for me. You know, it is what it is. Hi, Patricia. All right, let me do another coat of this. What do y'all think? Another paint, like do a paint pen to make the green a little bit different, or do we do Scout, which is like this bright shimmer green? Which you can't get anymore, but it's there, so I might as well use it, right? What color will you splatter? White. Probably white I'll splatter. Or we could do, should we do the gold again? Y'all know that was kind of a disaster last time. We may not even do the splatter, we'll see. But what do y'all think? I think that's better. Oh yeah, that's much better. So then, let's paint. Scout looks good. There blasted me like that to look like it's inside. Oh, absolutely. Ah! Got it on my hand. Give me 1 second. Oh. Scout. Okay, let's paint one with Scout, and then we'll see what the difference looks like. How about that? Okay, that's a terrible paintbrush. Hold, please. All right, y'all. What are y'all doing this weekend? Anything fun? I am going to be working, getting your orders shipped out, all of that fun stuff. And getting ready for Live Sale Sunday. Ooh, y'all. That's pretty. Oh my gosh, this color is so pretty. I got my first order. Yay, Adina. Girl, you stocked up. I'm so glad you got everything. Double check everything. I will tell y'all, y'all know the winter truck insert with the 3 little snowman. I may have made a little mistake on the first few orders that I shipped out. I may have forgotten to include the word winter in the license plate. So if I forgot something, please send me a message and I will send you a form to fill out so I can get you your piece that's missing. I realized that I think I did that. I don't know for sure because I can't remember. So if it's something is missing, please let me know. All right. What do we think? Do we like those colors together? Yay or nay? Before I paint all the other ones. You got your winter. Okay. Yeah. If there's something missing, y'all let me know. I'm more than happy to replace it. Or to send it. I just need to know that it's missing. Okay, yes. Yay. All right, so let's paint our other pieces and then we'll glue this all together. But y'all go shop the Sunday sale from this past Sunday. You can grab this cutout plus the basket. On the website, like the pair together is $18, but you can get it on the Sunday sale for $16, or you can get the set of the basket with the 3 inserts that are like the 25 bucks, which is like on mega discount. Thanks. Thanks, y'all. You know, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I almost didn't come live because I couldn't think of something to do. Like, I'm in like a creative rut, I feel like. And which is kind of typical of this time of year for me. But which is a great thing is we get to see all the new stuff that's coming out in February. We get to see it all on Friday. So I'm hoping that will kind of get me back into, get my creative juices flowing again, I guess you could say. I just kind of feel like I've been in a little bit of a rut, you know? So I cannot wait to see all the new stuff. So you typically, like in February and July, those are our biggest like launch months. So usually it means new paste colors or ink colors, new surfaces, brand new transfers. Who knows? He's at home, Patricia. He had his kiddos, he got his kiddos back. So it's his turn. So that's where he's at, where he needs to be. Alrighty, let's dry. And then we'll glue. Now I'm trying to think what color we should do the tag. The tag does come with the clover. Okay. Oh, y'all, that's so pretty. Alrighty. Then we're just gonna glue this. Stick fast glue, whatever glue that floats your boat, you do you. Okay, I prefer the stick fast. But we're gonna lay this all down, glue it all together, and then we'll go in and do our accents. He's a great dad. Yay, Cheryl. Oh, in time for your birthday? Yes, it sounds like, oh, he sounds like he's a good dad. Ah, hold on. Yeah, he is. He certainly is. All right, lay that down. And then let me start figuring out where these go. I'm gonna write also, I have so much to do and I need to get it done. I found that I just need, I think like for me, like the other day when I painted those square inserts, like I felt like, okay, I got my juices flowing. A lot of times, like I only craft when I come on live. So I think I need to get back into like where I'm doing at least like one craft a week just for me. And not like making a video or going live, like just sitting down and enjoying the process. Because when I painted those inserts, I had so much fun. Now that was kind of for work, but I sat there in front of my TV, watched my shows, and just chilled. And it was so nice. What color do y'all think we should do for the tag? Okay, this little one. And I'm not also a huge like St. Patrick's Day like decor person, but I'm really liking this. Okay. All right. We're gonna let that set up. What color should we do the tag? He has two. He's got two kiddos. What color should we do the tag, my friends? What do y'all think? Is there a certain color we should use? I'm thinking white. Oh my gosh. And my big old fat fingers just came over here and pushed this. Typical. Gold. Ooh, we could do gold. Yeah. Let's do gold. So let's pull out nominee. A nominee. Lime the multiple. What? Lime the multiple? So I ran out of baby wipes. Womp womp. I need to order another box. So I'm just going to use this. All right, and let's see how this. So I'm taking a baby wipe and I'm going over it, which is kind of difficult to tell. Just trying to stain it or apply the paste to it. It's not so much stain it, because I don't want to take a paintbrush. I don't want to take a paintbrush and start painting in there, because the thing is, if I were to do that, paint's going to get in where it is etched into the wood. Okay. So I always recommend when you're doing something like this is to either take a makeup sponge or a wet wipe and apply your color lightly and in layers until you get the color that you're looking for. Thanks, Marcy. Thank you. My anniversary is on St. Patrick's. Oh, how fun. That's so fun, Miss Robbie. Are y'all going to do anything for it? That's a big one. That's a big old one. Gold goes with the leprechauns. Yeah, absolutely, Miss Linda. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Anita. I'm just saying hello to y'all. If I didn't say hello yet, or you've been quiet, I just want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all hanging out. All right. There we have it. Okay. Hi, Lisa. If you're just popping on, yes, I know my shirt's inside out. We had a good old laugh about it earlier. We had a good old laugh about it. I think it's hilarious. Okay, so let me just show y'all. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at that. I love it. What do y'all think? And it's going to look so much better when we add more to it. Yes, Miss Anita, I think yours shipped. I think I shipped yours out already. All right, so we're going to go in. We're going to do white. And I'm going to do it really light. I'm not going to add. Oh, darn it. It dried on me again. I got my box from the last live. Oh. Yay, Janelle. Y'all, I'm so glad y'all like the little mini mystery bags. I had so much fun putting this together and just finding random stuff to put that in. So I plan on like having more of those or doing that pretty much every live sale. And sometimes it'll be somewhat of the same stuff, just depending on how much I have left over from before. But I'm going to constantly be switching those out. So I'm so glad that you loved it. That makes me so happy. All right. A little bit of white. And here we go. We're all going to laugh at me because somehow it's not going to work. Ah! Ooh, it definitely worked. I definitely put more on it than I wanted to. All right. Y'all, I love it. I love the splatter. It's so fun. All right, let me go get a paper towel. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. And we can wipe this up. I'm so glad you like the mystery bags. I just find little things and I resize them and just put them around the sheet just as a filler. So I'm really glad that you'll like them. All right, I put too much, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna go with it. And I got some on here. We're gonna dry this, and then I'm gonna take my white paint pen. Yikes. And we are going to add a little bit of accent. Oh, Michelle, I do that all the time with chalk, especially. I'm like, what's in this one? I don't remember ordering anything. And I'm like, oh yeah. It's always like a surprise. It's like Christmas, like a crafting Christmas box, because you don't ever know what's going to be in there. All right, so this is, I just found this. Imagine that. Thank you. We're going to add a little bit of detail, and let's just hope this is dry. I always feel like my lines. Thank you for your order. Hold, please. Trying to concentrate. I need to go back over these because it's not as white as I would have liked. Hold on, y'all. Sorry for going quiet. I'm not the best at the little details, but I'm trying to practice to get better. That's the only way you're going to get better, right? Is by doing. So it mixes. Okay? It's funny how I get my aura. Oh, you're agreeing with her. Thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. I always tell y'all I welcome any suggestions. All right. All right. And there we have it. The lines aren't the prettiest, but it's fine. Okay. Here is our finished piece. Ooh, we forgot this. And this guy. I'm just going to use some of this for now. Hold please. I don't even realize I'm saying it. Thanks, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, I didn't intend to add as much splattering as I did, but you know, it's okay. So y'all hit the heart button for me. Comment the word basket. You can go grab this on my cutout site, or you can go shop the replay of the live sale. It's available in there. So I know it's backwards. That's just because of silly old Facebook. And I didn't even tie it, if I'm being honest with y'all. It holds it down to where you don't have to tie it. But there it is. And I'm not a huge St. Patrick's Day person, but I really like this. And I have a feeling these basket inserts are going to be my new favorite thing, because this one was so stinking fun to paint. Even though we just use like basic colors, I love it. All right, let's pick a winner. So the sixth to comment the word green will be our Happy Meal winner tonight. The sixth person to comment the word green on my end will be the winner. Thanks, y'all. Now you could put like a little Velcro dot to hold it. It's fine for me. All right, Chris Dion was number 1. Pamela was 2. Jan was 3. Linda was 4. Annie was 5. Diane Fessel, you are number 6, so you are tonight's winner. So you have won some Happy Meal from me. So send me a message so that way I can get your form to you. But y'all, how stinking cute. Go grab your inserts. I'm going to have more of the inserts on this Sunday's live sale. So if the Clovers aren't your thing, I'll probably have another St. Patrick's Day option. But I stinking love this. I probably will include a second base, so it's a little bit more sturdy. But I think this is absolutely adorable. All right. I will be on tomorrow. I want to say it's 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be doing like a Valentine's Day-ish, everyday-ish craft. So make sure you are in the broadcast channel right down here in the pinned comment where it says comment basket. Click on that, open it up, and click on the link and make sure you're in there so you can get notified the next time I am live. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.